Hey everyone, Danicha here. I am going to do a unboxing of, well, maybe just unpackaging, I guess, of these Age of Ultron um, booster packs that I have. So these are a bit older in terms of the set releases, but yeah, I thought it would be fun just to open these on camera and see what we get here. Um, so let's get started. I have about, I think, 20 here that I'll go through. And then maybe I'll make some more with the rest because I bought a bunch of the other ones. Okay, so I did read on Amazon where I bought these that the cards do come a little bent, as you can see, um, which I don't mind because at least it's not being shuffled, so I don't mind it as much. But it looks like I've got Iron Man and Odin. And let's see. We have Daredevil and Groot. I'm gonna have a lot to toss. We have another Daredevil and then another Iron Man, so that's a duplicate. So I have two Iron Man tin heads. Okay. Then we have a Black Widow and a Shield Helicarrier. We have another Shield Helicarrier and an Ultron drone. I always love the dice that kind of are a little bit clear, which is nice. And then we have another Iron Man, it looks like. A third Iron Man tin head. What are the odds? At least I'm getting multiple of that dice to use for the one card. Alright, let's see. So we have a Captain Marvel and Ultron drone. We have Shield Agent, Hyperion. That's good. I think I needed more Hyperion dice. Although it doesn't look exactly like that, so I think I'm mistaken. But anyway, let's see. Okay. We have Phil Coulson and Thanos. I think that's my first Thanos. We have Nick Fury and Thanos. Okay, looking good. And then I'll fit this pack. We have Ultron and Captain Universe. Okay, so looks like there's no red ones out. I see a couple greens, a couple yellows. Definitely a lot of commons. So unfortunately, nothing too crazy going on. So let me organize these. Okay. Probably should have gotten a box, but I'll just keep them on the side. And then I'll just pile all these cards up and sort them in a bit. All right. See. Looks familiar. Gamora and Jocasta. We have a Thanos in the Red Skull. Shield Helicarrier and a Loki. I think this is my first Loki. Alright, that dice looks familiar as a giant man. Cool. Captain Marvel. Groot. Spider-Woman. I don't think I've gotten Spider-Woman yet, so that's good. Thor, Ultron drone. Then we got 3 more. Another Ultron drones, the same. And a Hawkeye. I think this is my first Hawkeye. Love that. This purple dye is really nice. I think we have Hyperion and Starhawk. I think this is my first Starhawk. And then the last one here. Okay. This one's not opening very well. Okay. You have a Star-Lord and a Black Widow. Cool. Again, these are actually all commons, I think. We do have one green here. Another green, another green. Okay. No, there's a few greens. For some reason, they're all just popping out at me right now. Not terrible, I guess. I was hoping for at least some reds here, but doesn't look like we're gonna see any here. Let me grab these together, and then we could take a closer look at some of these cards. So as you can see, the way they came, they're all like bent out of shape. I really wish they packaged these a little bit better rather than just like these cheap bags, but you know, once again, it's just like, I guess we're not really shuffling, so it doesn't really matter. The cards are just laid out the whole time, so I could just like bend them back if I wanted to. But I will go through these and sort them in case I have any duplicates. But anyway, let's start from the top. So we have Captain Universe, Tamara DeVal. And it says, when fielded, draw and roll a die. If you roll the character face on an Avenger die, this Captain Universe die gets +2 attack this turn. Place dice rolled from this effect into your prep area. This is really powerful though. It's a 7/7. So that's as much as the Giant Man. So that's really useful, especially with this effect. So I like this one. Thanos the Mad Titan. Thanos cannot be blocked, which is great because Thanos has a 9/9 at his level 3. Thanos Courting Death. Thanos costs 2 fewer to buy while you're at less than 11 life. It's not terrible because, I mean, the original cost would be 7. So costing 2 fewer means it costs 5. So pretty good for that 9/9 level 3. We have Phil Coulson, Inspirational Leader. So when he's active, your sidekicks and shield agent characters get +1 attack. Really low cost. Level 3 is only at 2/3. Overall, I guess it'd be cool to build a team around this one of a shield agents. So that's pretty neat if I could do that. Then we have Ultron Drone, Swarm of Destruction. If this character is KO'd, one of your other fielded character dice may capture an opponent character die. Return it at end of turn. Pay 2 punches. Choose an opposing character die to block a character die of your choice this turn. Level 3 is 4/4. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible. And the global pay is costly just to choose an opponent character die to block a character die of my choice. So I'm not sure I would include this in one of my teams, but you never know. So we have the shield agent, level 6 access. So on a burst, when fielded, give another shield agent +1 attack and +1 damage until end of turn. Level 3 is 2/4. Hyperion Eternal. Team Watch. When you field a character who shares an affiliation with Hyperion, deal 2 damage to a villain die. That's pretty good. I like that one. So we got Nick Fury, Sergeant Fury. When Nick Fury blocks, he gets +1 attack and +1 damage until end of turn for each other active Avenger character you control. Okay. Pretty weak stats though. The level 3 is a 2/5, which the attack doesn't even go up from level 2. But at least he gets the +1 and +1 defense if he blocks. So we have Captain Marvel, Major Carol Danvers. When Captain Marvel deals combat damage, draw a die and put it in your prep area. So costing 5 for a 6/7, that's pretty good. I like it. Daredevil, Man Without Fear. When an opponent has an active mask character, Daredevil gains +2 attack and +2 damage. Defense is only a 3/3, so I guess that's why it needs this buff on this ability. Iron Man Tin Head, so we have a few of these. It gets +1 attack for each opposing active villain, and it has a global pay energy. Target character becomes a I forget what the symbol means, but it becomes that until end of turn. It's a 6/4, which is not bad. Then we have Bucky, Cap sidekick. If unblocked, double Bucky's attack. Now that's pretty good. Especially if it's unblocked, that's 8 damage right there. But the odds of that happening might be slim. So I probably won't be using that card because of how unlikely that situation would be. Unless I happen to have a card that can make it unblockable, then yeah, it might have a spot on my team. Ultron Drone. Not gonna say what all those digits. Actually curious what that may be spelling out if I knew my code better. Capture any enemy character dice blocking Ultron Drone. Return it at the end of the turn. So I guess that means that would happen once the blocking is completed. But people who know that would probably not even bother blocking Ultron Drone. So it's a cost to 4/4. I personally would not add this one to my team. Shield Helicarrier, Iliad. Target character die you control gets +2 attack, +2 damage, and the Avengers icon this turn. With 2 bursts, so it's the level 3 icon, give that character die an additional +1A and +1D. It's pretty good. That could really do some damage. So we have Shield Helicarrier, Argonaut. Target character die you gets +3A, and the Avenger icon if they attack this turn. Is that the Avenger icon? See, if you know about my other videos, I'm not too into this IP. because I'm wondering if now actually the A stands for Age of Ultron. So I may need to be corrected on this. Anyway, the A icon. I will continue saying Avenger. But anyway, target character die you control gets plus 3A, and the Avenger icon if they attack this turn. And then if you get the burst icons, the character can't be blocked by whatever that affiliation is. Black Widow October. So when fielded, choose a character die. That die can't block this turn. So if you had just one person on the opposing team with one die that could possibly have blocked Bucky, you could use this to prevent that block. And Bucky would be able to attack for 8. That's pretty good. Ultron New World Order. When Ultron is active, the first time you capture an opposing character die each turn, Ultron deals 3 damage to an opponent. That's great. And this is a 7/7 on the level 3. It's pretty good. Expensive, but good. We already talked about Tin Head. We have Daredevil. Matthew Murdock, Attorney at Law. Daredevil can't be blocked by masked characters. The thing I don't really love about these types of abilities I mentioned, like can't be blocked by certain characters, is that you really have to be familiar with all the cards, or at least know what the opponent has in terms of like what the symbol is in the cost. So for some reason I try to avoid that, because then I miss information sometimes if I can't see their cards clearly. We have Odin as Guardian Monarch. When fielded, KO one opposing character with lower defense than Odin. You may also field Thor from your use pile at level 1 for free. So that's really good. Obviously, I would need a Thor to make that effective. But what's really cool is that the defense on this is really good. At level 1, it's 6. Level 2, it's 7. Level 3, it's 8. So the odds of having to KO an opposing character with lower defense than Odin is pretty high. So you have Groot, Protector. While Groot is active, each time an affiliated character takes damage, reduce that damage by 1. So that helps. He obviously protects the team, so pretty good. It also has 7 defense. Horrible attack, but it has 7 defense. We have Gamora, raised by Thanos. It's got Team Watch, so when you field a character who shares an affiliation with Gamora, choose an opposing die and must block one of your Gamora dice if possible. So you choose which before your opponent declares blockers. So there's a global here, so you could pay a punch, a fist, to knock out a blocked or blocking character die after damage is dealt. That's pretty neat. Then we have Jocasta, Titanium Body. The first time Jocasta is damaged each turn, you may pay 2 energy to buy an action die with cost 3 or lower. Yeah, that's pretty good. Black Widow, October, we already talked about that one. Starhawk, the one who knows. When you have another Avenger and another Guardians of the Galaxy character active, Starhawk gets plus 3 attack. So that means potentially level 3, it could have a total of 8 attack. Hyperion Eternal, we already talked about that one. Star-Lord, Peter Jason Quill. Team Watch, when you field a character who shares an affiliation with Star-Lord, all of your Guardians characters get plus 1d this turn. Hawkeye, Wakanda Arrow. When fielded, your opponent chooses one of their character dice. Hawkeye deals 3 damage to that character die, and if it isn't KO'd, you take 2 damage. Huh. That's an interesting one. Captain Marvel, we already talked about this one. Groot, Protector, already done. Thanos, the Mad Titan. Thanos can't be blocked. That's just like Bucky, I guess. But even better because it can't be blocked. And it's got 9/9 on level 3. I think I may have mentioned that in the beginning. Then we have Red Skull, Johann Schmidt. If Red Skull is KO'd, your opponent chooses. Either Red Skull deals 2 damage to your opponent, or I gain 2 life. Ultron Drone, 1 of a million. Capture each enemy character blocking Ultron and deal damage to the defending player equal to its fielding cost. Return at the end of the turn. It has a global. You pay 2 fists, choose an opposing character die to block a character die of your choice this turn. We have Spider Woman, Jessica Drew. Can't be blocked by character dice with a printed fielding cost of 0. So I guess you won't be able to be blocked by sidekicks for sure. Then we have Thor, Thunderer. Prevent all non-combat damage to Thor. Giant Man, Original Avenger. Once each turn, when one of your other characters is KO'd, spin this character up 1 level. So that's really, really good, because on level 3 it's a 7/7. Shield, Helicarrier, Iliad. We already talked about that. And the last one is Loki, Trickster God. When fielded, roll an enemy character die. Deal damage to any target equal to the number of energy symbols or field costs rolled. It's got 4/7 at its level 3. So that is all the cards that I opened today from the boosters. I do have a bunch more to open, so I'll be doing that later today. But yeah, I was hoping for some pretty good cards in here. There's definitely some useful ones that I'd love to build a team around. Thanos, Thor, Bucky looks good, Groot as well. So I will catch you guys next time.